am I the a-hole for locking my girlfriend out of the basement so I could eat in peace? Hey Reddit, I'm in a bit of a mess and need some outside opinions to know if I'm the a-hole here. This might sound ridiculous, but I promise you, it's more complicated than it seems. Let me give you some background, and I'll explain what led to this situation. I 32M live with my girlfriend Cammy 29F, and we've been together for about 2 years now. Overall, we have a great relationship, but recently, we've been having some issues over something that might sound trivial: food. You see, Cammy has always had a thing about eating together. She's very big on the whole couples should eat every meal together idea, which I respect to an extent. But lately, it's been getting a little overwhelming. For some context, I work from home, and my office is set up in the basement, where I have my little man cave. It's the one place I can really relax during the day. I handle a pretty stressful job, so when I get a break for lunch, I just want a little time to myself to decompress. I'll grab some food and head down to the basement to watch TV or play some video games while I eat. It's nothing personal, I just enjoy a little me time. During the day, Cammy, on the other hand, insists that we eat together for every meal. Even if she's not hungry, she'll sit with me at the table, which is sweet and all. But sometimes I just want to eat alone in peace. It's gotten to the point where if I even hint at wanting to eat by myself, she gets upset, saying it makes her feel like I don't enjoy spending time with her or that I'm pulling away emotionally. This, in turn, makes me feel guilty, so I usually just cave and eat with her to avoid a fight. Now, here's where things get dicey. A couple of days ago, I was having an especially tough day at work. I was stressed out and exhausted, and all I wanted was to grab my lunch and retreat to the basement for 30 minutes of peace. When I told Cammy I was going to eat downstairs that day, she wasn't happy. She started questioning why I wanted to eat alone again, making comments like, "We never eat together anymore and are you avoiding me?" I tried to explain that I just needed a break, but the conversation quickly turned into an argument. Frustrated, I grabbed my food and headed downstairs, thinking the conversation was over. But a few minutes later, she followed me down to the basement, still upset and wanting to talk about why I was pushing her away. At that point, I just couldn't take it anymore. I told her I needed space, and without thinking, I locked the basement door behind me so I could eat my lunch in peace. Here's where I might be the a-hole. Cammy immediately started knocking on the door, asking me to open it and saying that I was being childish. She accused me of shutting her out literally and figuratively and told me that locking her out was disrespectful and immature. I told her I'd unlock the door as soon as I finished eating, but I needed this time to myself. After about 20 minutes, I unlocked the door and found her sitting on the stairs, clearly upset. She said she couldn't believe I would lock her out just to eat alone and that it made her feel like I didn't care about her feelings. She's been distant ever since, and now I'm starting to question if I crossed a line. I didn't think it was that big of a deal at the time, but the more I think about it, the worse I feel. I wasn't trying to shut her out of my life, I just wanted some space for a little while. I feel like she's being a bit overdramatic, but I also understand that locking the door might have come across as extreme. I just needed some peace and quiet, but maybe I handled it poorly. I've talked to a couple of friends about this situation, and opinions are split. Some say I was right to want some alone time and that Cammy was overreacting by following me downstairs and refusing to give me space. Others think I was completely in the wrong for locking her out and that it was a selfish, immature move. So Reddit, am I the a-hole for locking my girlfriend out of the basement so I could eat in peace? Was I wrong for wanting to eat alone? Or did I cross a line by physically shutting her out of the room? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, please.